Hi there crafters, Louise with you today on behalf of Kitaholic Kits, and I'm sharing my first scrapbook layout for the February 2020 kits. Now this particular kit was one that I opened up and I sort of thought, oh, there's so many pretty things in here, what am I possibly going to use these for? Loving the papers and the combination of the turquoise and the maroon with a little bit of florals. So I'm just unpacking my kit and then I'm going to have a little bit of a fiddle around and see what sort of inspires me and how I'm going to create. Over the Christmas break, my family and I spent a little bit of time at Fraser Island, so having taken lots of photos, I'm really inspired to scrapbook some of these. So I think that half the battle in scrapbooking is really having photos where you want to record those memories, and that for me has really kick-started my mojo in terms of getting some layouts done. So I'm starting with this family photo that was taken on Christmas Day. It's very rare that we have family photos, so I like to take the opportunity of the special occasions to get those photos. And I'm just tearing some paper strips. I didn't really have any technique or idea in mind for this, but I started tearing and it eventually just turned into more tearing and more layers, and I just had a little bit of a play around and this is what I came up with. So little strip off to the side, you can see I've used one of the doilies in the background, and I'm going to have a little bit of a play around with some of the elements to add dimension and interest. So the little wooden leaves I just adored. They were so sweet and cute, and I knew that they had to go on the page. And I love the tag elements as well. You'll probably see I do quite a bit of tags in the background for this month's kit because there's a couple in there. So I really enjoy just tucking that little tag and that little bit of pop of something into the background of my cluster. Now, this is my first time cracking open the Vicky Bouton watercolour markers, so I'm just going to read the tips that come out on the instruction sheet because they are pretty important. So you've got to shake them vigorously, unscrew the top, so the little yellow ring, and remove it. Don't put it back on. You need to keep the markers wet and work by working occasionally and squeeze the barrel. If the brush dries out, put it in water and reshape. So store markers with brush tip up. Definitely keep that instruction sheet if you want to get some long-term use out of your markers. But for me, I actually think that these will be used up fairly quickly. I really had so much fun playing with them. There's so many uses for them, and I think that I'm probably going to be a little bit frequent in their use, and I'm a little bit addicted. So in this layout, I'm just adding some splatters, but keep a bit of an eye out for the rest of the month because I am going to have a bit of a play around and use them in some different ways. So today's a nice easy share, a simple page, not too much technique in there, but something that's a really lovely memory. So thanks for watching, guys.